Hi, how are you? Really? I hope you're enjoying our Well-Being for Well-Doing series. We'd love to hear from you, so keep engaging with us and sharing your tips. Today we were discussing and actually reflecting in the team around, you know, in high stress situations, what shows up is either what we've practiced to do or our knee-jerk reactions. And so when we thought about how we build resilience and grit within ourselves as members of the team, we realized that actually you can start the practice of actually building resilience and grit before you require the muscles, so that when you do face the situations, not if, but when you do face situations where resilience and grit are required, then you have actually practiced the muscle. And it's the same kind of conversation we were having with wellness and well-being. We had conversations around how can we begin to build habits in our lives for our physical, mental, psychological, emotional well-being that we practice on a regular basis, so that when we do find ourselves in very high stressful environments, we can actually call on those habits, that we don't fall just into immediate reactions and knee-jerk reactions, but rather we have a toolkit or box of lessons and practices that we can call upon to help us through the situation of being in a high stressful environment. So I have a couple of tips that we were discussing and we were sharing within the team. I would love to hear from everyone what works for you. So the first one is around what can you do for your physical well-being that you do in advance and actually continue trying to cultivate in a high stressful environment. The first thing is sleep, and this is something I completely get challenged with. For various reasons, and getting quality sleep consistently is so important. There's lots of literature out there, as well as ways on which to be able to advance your sleep and get quality sleep. The second one is just keep yourself moving, moving your body, and we'll talk about either taking walks, jogging, exercising, dancing, doing things that actually move your body, that actually gets the system flowing, your energy flowing, your circulation flowing is really helpful for your physical health. Getting good nutrition. The truth is we eat a lot, we have lots of snacking, but are we actually getting nutritious foods? And sometimes, in a high stressful environment, there's the fatigue from stress, but there could also be fatigue from underlying deficiencies. Either you have anemia or low magnesium, it could be so many, low vitamin D, like there could be so many reasons why you also have fatigue. And so when you have great nutrition and you're getting regular checkups to make sure that things are okay, it's a way to make sure that your body is in a position to be able to sustain you through high stressful environments. Taking walks outside, being in nature, the sunshine, the negative ions, the sound of animals, just signs of life are actually quite uplifting. For your own emotional health and psychological and mental health, be kinder to yourself, have more self-compassion. Sometimes we are our worst critics. Sometimes we beat ourselves up so much for situations, and we could actually extend ourselves more grace as well. Also, in terms of that, even in high stressful environments, let's cultivate the attitude of gratitude. Keeping a gratitude journal, using the Optimized Life System journal to what are you grateful for today? What are those affirmations and positive words you're speaking to yourself is going to be so important. Have a support system, people who you can laugh with, who you can engage, who can give you advice, who you can go and express your frustration. And that's another thing, feel the emotion, let yourself feel the stress, the anger, the sadness, cry if you have to. Then you can be able to be with the support system and laugh and just feel uplifted. So really that emotional health is really important. And the psychological support. The last maybe tip I would share around what are those things that we can do to build up the resilience and grit to be in high stressful environments is taking time to reflect and identifying what are the lessons in this that you can take into the next season.